Let's do it.
So KC101, we have a special guest right now, Avery Wilson, joining us. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
I'm excited. You were on The Voice. It's such a big show, and the buzz is out about you, man.
Yeah, I'm really appreciative of all the love and support from the fans and from just commentators and all the blog sites. People are really behind me, which is very weird to me. It's like I've never had all that support except for my family. But now to see on a grand scale from all these people and like my Twitters to blow up and my Facebook and all that great stuff, to get all that love is like really like an eye opener for me, and it's really humbling.
Really? Did you think any of this was going to happen? You like show up for auditions and you're like, oh.
I mean, I've tried out for a lot of certain shows and didn't make it that far. But for me to make it on this, this stage, and like when I see myself getting further and further and progressing through the actual, audition parts of the show to get to the show, I'm like, okay, maybe I might, get somewhere. I might get far, so I might do this.
What's it like backstage? Like you're getting ready for this audition. How many? Because with Idol, it's like you got to go through like 45 different judges before you ever see anybody that's important. What's it like with The Voice?
Same thing. You gotta do a lot of auditions. Like I did the open call, which is I stood outside in New York. It's probably like I don't know, 30,000 people.
Wow.
So I did that, then got through, and I had to go to another audition, and then I did one more audition, and then I got to go to LA. Then I had to do I think 2 auditions there. Then I got on the show. So it's not it's not really like. It's an overnight process for you guys to see, but not for us. Like, we've been doing this for a little bit.
Were you nervous?
Of course. How could it not be? You got to think about it. Cameras start coming around. You have to be yourself. People have to accept you. They have to love you. And then on top of that, it's like that camera is not just a camera anymore. It's the world.
Chatting with Avery Wilson right now, Hamden's own, going to be on The Voice. You get up on stage, right? This is the big deal. The lights are on. The cameras are on. What's going through your head?
I can't screw this up, and I can't screw up, and I gotta, do what I've been doing for a while, and I gotta be myself. I gotta sing my heart out and really give everybody what they want.
How'd you choose that song? You did Usher, right?
Yeah, Without You by David Guetta. I don't know. I'm a really big fan of Usher. He's kind of like my idol to me, but I just felt like that song fits me well, and it was very big on the charts, and that's kind of what The Voice is about. The Voice is like a show where you're not only getting good talent, but you're getting like the newest songs that are out or some of the biggest hits that are out. So
did somebody tell you to do that? You thought of that on your own? Because that's very deep. That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I thought about it by myself. I actually did it in one of my previous auditions before I even got on the show, and they liked it, so then we kept it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. So now, who turns around? Obviously, you picked Team CeeLo, but a bunch of people turned around for you, right?
Yeah, Adam, Blake, CeeLo, and Christina turned around.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you think that was going to happen?
Honestly, no. I mean, because when you're singing, it's like it's something that when everyone opens their mouth, regardless of who the person is, it's like when you sing, you're opening up your life for someone to hear and judge. So I figured, there's going to be something that they might not like. Everybody might not turn around because, what's good for the geese ain't for the gander. So, CeeLo might turn around, Adam, maybe not Christina, maybe not Blake, but surprisingly they all did, and it was a shock to me, and it was like an unbelievable moment for me. I'll never forget that.
All right, so what's it like? You see this and you watch a show, people get nervous immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're in the middle of singing, and then bam, one of the chairs turn around.
Yeah.
How do you keep going?
To be honest, I truly don't know how you keep going. I mean, at the time when I seen the first chair turn around and then the second and then the third, I was just like, I wanted to stop singing. Like I'm like, I did my job. It's time for me to pick, but I couldn't. But you kind of just have to keep, the perseverance going and push through everything, because it does get a little like, it's like a big relief. Like once you're singing and it's like you walk out there and there's no one talking and all the judges are turned to your back and they're there, but they haven't turned around yet. It's like, dag, I have a lot of people to please. So if the fans not with you, like all the crowds, and then the coaches aren't with you, it's kind of like, dag, I'm out here by myself with just the band, and then the band's not even on the stage. So it's like, dag, got to really put some work in. But then when they turn around, it's like, it's a relief. Like it makes you want to stop and just yell, honestly, because I know I talked to a lot of contestants that are on the show, and they're just like, that was the best moment.
So now let's get to the picking.
Yeah,
because that couldn't have been easy.
No, I had my mind set to go in there and just pick CeeLo all the way.
Really?
Yeah, not gonna lie to you, I did. But then when I got up there and I finished my song, they talked for a very long time.
Probably felt like a long time.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a very long time. And listening to them, I was like, I came in here thinking CeeLo in my head, and I'm like, well, they're all proving themselves to me. Like, everybody's saying the right things, and then on top of that, they're being real about it. So it's not just like they're, just, rambling. But when they started talking, I kind of got sucked into every single one. When Blake started talking, I was like, I'm Team Blake. When Adam started talking, I'm Team Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So then, but the one thing that really got me to pick CeeLo is just that he said that he felt like he could learn from me and I can learn from him. That was my main thing that made me pick him, because I felt like any superstar that can, come down to a artist that's just coming into the business, or, doesn't have that much experience compared to you, and that, is not afraid or ashamed to say that on TV, that you can learn from someone and you're not done learning. I need you as my coach, because I don't want anyone that feels like they're too grand to, learn something new, because I feel like every day is a learning experience.
So now this is going to be, this might be CeeLo's last season. So you might be his last, like, hurrah. He's going to get replaced, what, by Usher?
By Usher, and that's very weird that is, the fact of the matter, because Usher tweeted me the day of my show.
No.
Approving that, of me singing his song. He approved it. Like, you're Usher approved.
What was that like? You look at your phone, you're like, what?
What? I lost my mind. I just turned my phone off because I didn't want to talk. Like, honestly, if nothing else ever happened, that was it for me. Like, I didn't need anything else to happen that day, because I look up to him, so I'm like, dag, that's what it is.
We are chatting with Avery Wilson, Hamden's own,
yes, sir.
The Voice, and this is about to come on TV. What's going on? What do you got? Like, all your buddies are at the house. You got family. What's going on?
Yeah, I had a very big viewing party at my house. I had family, friends.
How many people?
35, 40 people in my house.
How many people coming out of the woodwork and they're like, "Oh, dude, that's my boy. Like, I'm coming over," and you're like, "Who are you?"
Trust me. I mean, maybe not for the viewing party, but they're coming.
Yeah,
they're out the woodworks is what it is, because I have people that are like, oh my God, I remember when I first did your first tattoo, or like, I remember when you had hair and I braided it. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I remember too. Like, it's weird.
Was that the first time you got to see that?
That's not the first time seeing anything. Like, every time that I watch TV with everyone else, it's my first time. I lived it, but I don't know how they put it together.
Uh-huh.
But watching it, I felt the same way. When I started talking about my dad, I felt the way that I felt in my interview. Like, I started to get all, gloomy and everything like that. I'm like, okay, come on, Brandon, wake up, because you know what's happening, so calm down. But then, like, watching the show, like, me perform was crazy. Like, it's like sitting outside yourself for a little bit.
So you are from Hamden. Let's talk about Hamden.
Yes, Hamden.
What do you do around here?
What do I do around here? I don't know. I mean, I'm usually just doing a lot of music at my house and my studio and everything.
You're a tall dude. No basketball, no nothing?
No, I actually don't play any basketball. I was planning on running track and stuff like that, but then my life took a left.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get the chance to. But around in Hamden, I don't know. I chill with friends and, like, my family mainly, and do a lot of music. Oh, yeah, and definitely an open mic. Yes.
Where do you go for that?
My father hosts an open mic, which is my manager, my dadager. He hosts an open mic in McDonald's on Wednesdays from 6 to 8, and that's what I do. That was my first, like, platform for me to perform when I first started, because I was too young and, I couldn't perform anywhere. So he figured that he opened up something for me to perform, and now a lot of people come and watch me, but they also perform themselves. So that's what I do most of the time when I'm in Hamden, mainly.
So now tell me something about Avery Wilson that people don't know yet.
Avery Wilson is 6'4", and I'm 16, and I flip. Now, all people that flip, and I mean like tumbling. So if you can understand, if you can imagine.
I'm not picturing this right now.
A 6'4" person flipping, it just doesn't, they usually don't have that much coordination unless they're on a football team or a basketball team. But people mainly that are taller have these, these limitations on
a little bit. I'm 6'3". I can't even touch my toes. You're doing flips.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably something that people won't know about me, or will sooner or later in one of my shows. I might bust a couple out, but other than that, yeah, like that's something that people don't know about me.
That's good. I like the confidence. I like it. So we got to finish with one question that I have to bring up to everybody that's ever sat in the chair that you're sitting on.
Ooh, I feel good now. I know people sat in this chair.
It's going to be completely random.
Okay, completely random. Cool.
Avery Wilson.
Avery Wilson.
Do you pee in the pool?
Wow. Should I lie?
Big bro's like looking at you like, tell him the truth.
Should I lie? Should I be honest? I'm an honest person. I have. I don't always, I don't just wake up and go swimming and like, all right, this is an annual thing and then I'm going to get up and pee in the pool. But no, I have. I mean, I'm human. I'm regular just like everyone else. Of course. Everyone's done it.
Nice. Avery Wilson on The Voice. You got to check him out. When's
Yes.
you know the next time you're going to be on TV?
Truthfully, I don't, but I know that it'll be in like the next 3 weeks, I believe.
Awesome. We look forward to that. Avery Wilson.
Yes.
Oh, and Twitter. How do you follow you?
Yes, you can follow me at _ call me Avery. Yes.
Sweet. Thank you for
Yes.
stopping by, man.
Thank you.